BT, riding for Wally. Kill everybody walking. You know that it's on the finest. BT, how they want you bringing them BT, riding for Wally. Kill everybody walking. You know that it's on the finest.
What's going on, guys? Appreciate you joining me on the Civility Mindset channel. Brought my boys with me. It's again another beautiful day out. So I'm just going to test fire one of my weapons. I bought a primary arms optic. I kind of want to just see if this thing is gonna hold up like I hope it does. I have a few issues with it. I'll talk to you guys about that already. But other than that, to be honest with you, not many. So we're going to see how it holds up, see how it fires, and go from there. But I love this optic, the way it looks, and the window is extremely big. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to run through about 100 rounds, and we're going to go from there and see if this thing should stay with me or if it should go back to the original owner, which is Primary Arms itself. So we'll see what happens. All right, so when I get home, what I'll do is I'll dial it up a notch or two. I'll dial it up a notch or two so that this way it's in there. So I'll show you guys again what I'm hitting so you can see. All right, so super slow and steady, and I'm aiming here, and I'm getting to the left and a little lower, I'd say. So I'm gonna do a few clicks down to go up, and then I'm gonna do a few clicks to the right. But I mean, this thing it's good. I mean, I like it. It is working well. I can see the light pretty well. I can see the dot very, very well. Dozer, one more time and you go in the truck. You go home. But yeah, so anyway, it's looking good. All right, I mean, I'm not disliking this. I'm just going to lift it a little higher. All right, I'm gonna go back to this other target. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna shoot at the 9 and see how many clicks I should be going up. Maybe 1 or 2 or whatever, but we'll go from there. All right, so very shitty shot right here, but for the most part, it's getting over in here. So I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 were in here. 6, 7, 8, 9. So there must be one in here. There's, because I shot, I think 10 rounds, but it could have been 9, whatever. So I need to go to the right a few clicks, like 1 or 2, and then up about, I'd say 3 or 4, maybe 3. But I mean, if I had to use this right now in a pinch, I'd be pretty much on the money. So that's not bad. Go play. Go play. Go play. Be nice. Go play. Go. Go right. Just go right. You don't want to play? All right, if you don't want to play, that's fine, but this is the last magazine. We're going home after this. I'm just saying. You can come close. You're okay. You want to come here? That's fine. My dogs want to hang out with me. I'm going to be shooting very close to my camera, boys. All right, so keep in mind, guys, boys, I'm going to need you to go that way a little. Keep in mind, guys, I am going to shoot at the 9 and see just where my rounds hit. And again, I'm thinking a little bit to the left, so now I got to go a few clicks, maybe 1 or 2 clicks to the right. And then maybe the same thing, 2 clicks up, maybe. Next time I come out, this thing will get zeroed in first, and then I will proceed. Stop. Stay. Sit down. Sit down. Stay. Stay. So, I mean, it started to kind of go right where I wanted, but I know for a fact it is not it's not as on point as I want it to be. So, I will keep these shots in mind because I waited till this got on the 9 and this is what I was getting. But when I start just having fun, I'm still shooting for the 9, but this is what I'm getting. So again, a couple clicks to the right and a couple clicks up. I mean, but again, I do enjoy it, man. I ain't gonna lie. This it's really crisp when it gets onto the target. But what I'm not liking about this, I'm not gonna lie, is there's a small hazy circle around it, and that could pose a real big problem. And at nighttime, what I find is the lowest setting that I put on here, it's bad. It's not a good thing. And also what I'm looking at now is, as I examine this, the battery compartment is starting to come loose. Not that the weapon itself or the light itself is coming loose, which it's not. The dot's fine. But as you can see, straight out the factory, this is starting to wiggle itself out. So when I get home, I'm going to tighten it down just a little bit, give it a little bit of oomph. And I'm going to then do some witness marks, maybe even on the sight itself, just in case. So I'm going to kind of finagle, work with it a little bit, and then we'll see what happens. But this is definitely, and again, just so you guys know, nothing in there, so pointing it at myself is not an issue. Right here, and you see that it's wiggling a little, so it's pushing the battery compartment out. So I got to make sure that I torque it in just a little bit right now so I don't lose the screw. There we go. That's good enough for right now. And when I get home, I'll tighten it quite a bit so the pressure is in there. It'll stay right where it should, and that'll be good money. But yeah, this still, I'm happy and I'm happily impressed with this. I just, again, 2 clicks to the right, 2 clicks up, and then when I take this out at the end of this week, we'll go from there and see what's up. But it is a nice addition. The window on this is beautiful. It is big. It is huge. And I wish HoloSun had a big window like this. But for right now, I'll go with this because I like it, and I just wanted, again, I wanted to do, I like primary arms a lot, so I wanted to do a review on this. But it's a beautiful looking optic. I think it's sexy. The way it's like built and constructed, it's beautiful. So I'm gonna give it a chance. Again, I'm gonna torque down the battery compartment and it should be good to go. The SLX RS-10. So far, I'm not mad at it. I like it. I enjoy it. It's so far a good running optic during the day, but at nighttime, again, it gives you a small haze around the optic, and that's also putting it down to the lowest setting. It's emitting that haze, and I don't like that. So we'll see what happens. Maybe they can fix that in the future. Don't know. But for right now, as it goes, even if it's on a little bit of a higher setting, it's still very nice and crisp, clear for right now here. But even now, right now, there's a very minimal haze. So to me, the pros and the cons are big window, pro, nice and rugged look to it, and it feels, and the buttons, super easy to press. So those are pluses. The only bad thing I have to say about this right now is that small haze around the emitter, I guess, maybe whatever it is in there that's working. But I like it. I really do. I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to send it back. I'm going to run it, and I'm going to do a lot of shit to this and see what happens. And, you know, I'm going to run at least 2,000 rounds through this easily. Because I'm also checking to see if my gun is working or if it was having just random malfunctions because of ammo. And I'm thinking so far ammo. So this, excuse me, this weapon might be ammo specific, which is okay. It happens. If I have to use blazer ammo in this, I'm completely cool with that. Again, I use ball ammo. Anyway, so yeah, this is it so far. There will be more to this. I'll be using my EDC stuff with this, and I'll be doing some runs with that. But right now, I just wanted to take it out, test it, run a few rounds through it, see if it had anything, you know, funny. And so far, it's all good. All right, boys, we're leaving, so go play. Go, go, go. Hey, what I say? Don't test your limits. Come, come, come. Go left. Go, 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 go. No. Go right. Go, 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 go. Get him. Dozer, stop now. Stop eating shit. Get him. Go, go, go. True. No. Go. Get him, Dozer. Get him. Get him, Troop. Troop, are you tired already? What? Go, go. Get that energy out. Oh, Trooper, you done? All right, you ready to go home? Hey, you want to go home? Use your words. You want to go home? Trooper, what happened to your eye? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, Dozer got you. Uh-huh, y'all playing rough. All right. All right, hold on. We're going home. I'm going to throw these away. I do not use these anyway, so... Good boys. Oh, shush. Come on. Let's go. Truck. Go ahead. All right, stop. Stay. Good boys. Stay. With me. Good boys. All right, stop. Sit down. Sit down. Good boys. Stay, okay? Stay. Guard duty. Stay. Stay. Sit down. Now. Thank you. All right. Say bye, everybody. Love you guys. Get out there and train. Love you guys. Be safe. Peace. I am doing the zero in on my primary arms optic today. So I'm going to get a few rounds down, see what's going on with this thing again, and go from here. So I'm going to unload my carry ammo and pop in. I also want to see if this Fiocchi ammo is... I want to see if this Fiocchi ammo is doesn't like my weapon. So if I have to use different ammo, I'll just use different ammo. But I have a lot of Fiocchi, which sucks because I actually like this ammo. But if it's just not going to work with this, I'll go ahead and get Blazer and go from there. But hopefully it gives me no issues. All right, so I got the tool now to dial in this optic. We'll see what happens. So from 10 yards out, which would be right here, I am going to shoot 3 and see how many rounds it takes for me to get to that 0. Okay, it's the ammo. It definitely is the ammo. So... All right, now we're going to try PMC and see what happens, which I just went through the PMC yesterday. All right, so again, now this is PMC ammo, and we're going to go from there. All right, I'm all over the place right now, so we're going to see what's up. All right, not making excuses, but I'm fucking cold. Sorry, I gotta stop cursing, man. I'm cold, so I'm just gonna go up a little closer and hopefully warm my hands a little more, but I'm gonna get a better read closer. So it's saying I'm right on target. I don't trust it. I'm going to do a few more rounds. Should have had some gloves on today. Let's get a different angle just so it's not so repetitive. All right, so I'm at like 7 yards out. All right, I'm getting a little bit of a jamming issue right here. So the round was going in there. And now I have a failure to load and a failure to eject. So I might have to go to the drawing board with this weapon. I mean, it's saying it's on point. So far, really on point. All right, so let me show you guys. Here are my hits. So these were prior to when I was not warmed up, right? So these are my cold starts, which is absolutely horrible. But now everything is looking pretty damn good. I'm getting a lot of here, but I've also tried and I shot there. So I'm going to go for the number 9 right now. So I'm probably at like 7 yards out. All right, so I was shooting like shit, and then I started getting comfortable, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, actually 5. Okay, no, here's that one. So the last one was probably there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm liking this 0. I'm gonna put one more target up and then shoot at 10 yards out and do my best to see if this is zeroed in perfectly. All right, so at 10 yards out, again, hopefully no issues, and hopefully I can get this right. Get my left hand a little warmer. I'll take it. First shot was trash. First shot was trash. I was in my head. Everything else just felt real nice and comfortable and went right in. So I'm cool with these shots. I'll take it. 10 yard 0 is usually what I would do with these. So I'm going to keep the rounds that I have here. I'm also going to shoot some different rounds. I'm going to put it right there. All right. Now I'm going to do a little bit faster of a cadence. Got one jam. So I'm thinking it's could be the gun. I made this weapon from pretty much a bunch of different parts, so the weapon could be faulty. This is what happens when you build guns. So I'm not really too happy right now. I'm gonna throw down another 15 and see if it's just an ammo specific weapon. All right, so now back to using Blazer, and we'll see. I mean, if there's no jams, there's no jams, and it's clearly an ammo issue. All right, so clearly it's an ammo issue. Here are my hits. And I mean, so far I do like the optic. My ammo specific weapon is going to just have to be either broken in, or I'm just gonna have to use PMC ammo, which is okay by me because I like PMC. So it is what it is. But it's cold, so I'm gonna do the rest of the review talk at my shop. I'm getting out of here right now. What's going on, guys? So I did those last two videos on this video that we're still kind of covering. So far, what has transpired with this weapon is this round would, well, any round that was in the head would not expel correctly, and I was also doing a review on the optic. So as you can see, the rounds now expelling correctly. What that was due to the Gen 3 ejector. So the Gen 3 ejectors are poorly made by Glock, but yet they're still douchebaggy enough to send them on your, you know, like people like me who like to build our P80 frames. So when you're building a P80 frame, you get Gen 3 internals, right? So that being said, when you get them, you purchase them in good faith, but come to find out the extractor could be poly something or other. It's like polymer, but it's trash, right? You don't want to use plastic on anything metal. Well, they can send you that stuff, so be aware of that. Also, it's like some composite crap. Also, the ejectors. So the ejectors are trash. They're real thin, real small. They serve a purpose, sure, but they're not good, right? So the Gen 3s are known to have rounds being thrown pretty much anywhere, any direction, doesn't matter as long as it goes boom, right? Well, what was happening with my firearm in particularly, I was shooting it and I was getting brass to the face. I was getting brass jumping erratically. It didn't matter where. And then sometimes I was getting limp ejections or stovepipes. None of this stuff is good, right? So, and you know, you start to figure, is it the ammo? Is it some kind of issue with the weapon? It was with the weapon. So, for those of you who don't know, the extractor is this piece right here, and the ejector is on the inside, that little, it's like a pole. I don't know if you can see it in there, but it's into the rear, and in this little thing, it kind of, what it does is it kind of punches the round when, or I shouldn't say the round, the brass, when it is pulled back. So when the firearm is coming backwards, this is grabbing it to pull it backwards, and then that little pole on the inside, that little bar, is pushing it forward or keeping it steady to where it gives it enough force to throw it back when the entire slide is at rear position. So anyway, now that that's out of the way, the next issue was this optic. And the optic, I'm coming to pretty much enjoy it a lot, actually. So the shimmer and the shines have pretty much gone away, as weird as that sounds. The more I shoot it, the wackier it lessens. You know what I mean? So there was a bad shimmer, a bad shine in it, and now the certain settings that I use, like right now, there's no shine. And at nighttime, I have to dull it down to one of the lowest settings and then put it up one, and the shimmer goes away. So all the complaints that I've had in the very beginning, it took some time to get used to, and it is now becoming very, very awesome. A very awesome optic. One complaint that I do have on it, and I don't know if they just didn't see this coming, I don't know, whatever, but when you have, so I have LED lights right here, and it shines directly down. If the sun is directly above me, when you're pointing at your target, this piece right here in the rear where you would use your windage or elevation, this is your elevation up here, it kind of shines on the inside and it hits the glass. Probably not intentional, more than likely not intentional, but probably not a good idea to have that happening. So what I'm going to end up doing to mitigate that is I'm going to put a little bit of tape here and here so that the shine isn't so bright, and that'll take the entire thing away. And on the inside right here, it's got like some space in there. I'm probably going to do the same thing and go from there. Like I said, I enjoy this. I do like it. So me having to modify it a little bit is really not a big issue for me. It should be something they should address later, but it's not enough for me to go send this back. Also, the plate, excuse me, the battery component, all right, this was coming undone when I fired it. So I torqued it down quite a bit, not super tight, but tight enough where it's gonna take a little bit of force to pull it back out. And I've had no issues with it either. So all in all, I give this optic probably a 7 out of 10. And I'm a big snob when it comes to optics, and I truly pretty much only trust HoloSun. And for me to give this a 7 is a big deal for me. Other people would probably give this some other shitty score because they didn't like one or two things about it. Those, like I said, those one or two things kind of have walked away on this somehow. I don't know how, I don't know what has happened, but I'm not gonna complain. So the optic is a 7 out of 10 for me. Would I buy this again? Probably not gonna lie. Is it gonna stay on this? Yeah, it is. I actually thoroughly enjoy it. I like it, but I'm a HoloSun guy, so I'm gonna stick with the HoloSun. I love the fact that they have solar panels on top. The window on them is very small, so the reason why I'm keeping this is this window is huge. I can literally see an entire body and outside of that body when I'm looking down at my target. So I can see not only the phone I'm pointing at right now, but I can see everything around it, what's behind it, and what's below it. Like, this window is huge. So that is my biggest thing about this. It's what I've taken away the most. And, you know, again, it's accurate, right on the money, right where I need it to be at 10 yards. You know, 10 to 50, this would be more than adequate to do its job. Other than that, again, it's up to you guys. You guys got to go out, try it, and see what you like. I'm gonna keep my eye on it for a little bit. I've got at least like another 2 or 3 months before I do another review on this thing. But I think it'll hold up. It has a really robust feel, and it's strong. Like, you can just tell it's strong. But anything could happen with the next few months, especially how often I shoot. So we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. So remember, the issues that I've had with this weapon, the magwell was getting in the way, so I ended up taking the magwell off. Now no issues. The ejector in here, which again is that rod that you see right at the kind of like to the rear of the slide. All right, there's like a rod in there. I changed that, and then the optic was having some issues that kind of walked away. There's no longer the same issue. So a 7 out of 10 for me on this optic is a good assessment. Also, the weapon itself, remember I had to slam this just to get the round out. The reason why was because the rounds were not accepting to the barrel. So now this barrel only accepts PMC or Blazer, which is not a big deal. I'm okay with that. But other than that, that's it. So it's an ammo specific weapon now, out of nowhere, whatever. And I listen, I love, this is like probably one of my favorite weapons. So if I gotta cater to it a little bit and throw a different ammo in it, so be it. But again, you guys can definitely try out the SLX RS-10. And you tell me what you think. Like I said, I like it for what it's worth. I mean, could I have spent another $80 to $100 and bought a Holosun? I probably should have, now that I know what I know. But it doesn't matter. This is what reviewing is about. This is my hard-earned money. This is me trying to find out what products work best, and so you guys don't go out and spend your hard-earned money. Do I like it enough to keep it on here? 100% I do, so it's gonna stay. Am I getting good and accurate hits with it? I am. So you guys take it for what it is. You let me know if you like it, if you buy it, and if you think it's trash, you know, it is what it is. Let me know as well. But anyway, get out there and train. Love you guys. Be safe. Peace.